And good afternoon, Warp 103 here, bringing another World of Warships news. This time here, we're bringing information about we getting a new commander for the Russians, a new port, and we're also getting some anti-cheat, anti-abuse information coming up. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
I'm gonna have to rain down a godly fucking firestorm on you.
A unique commander, a unique Soviet commander is being added to the game. Andrey Pobedov will be added with following skills: preventive maintenance 45% instead of the usual 30%. The rest of incapacitation of the modules, expert marksman, it's going to be 3% instead of the normal 2.5% of transfer speed of the guns of caliber of 139, and plus 1 degree instead of the 0.7 transfer speed for guns above 139, and high alert 20% instead of usual 10% reload time of the damage control consumable. And we have a new port, Kronshtadt. Kronshtadt port is being added to the game. The sites of several historic forts, as well as the city and naval cathedral outlines. Port will feature the fireworks and periodic air squadron flyovers. Next up is the anti-abuse system update. Players who display unsportsmanlike conduct in battle, being AFK, damaging teammates, leaving the battle too early will now be warned and punished by battle type limitation, co-op only, until they improve their behavior. Now, this one here is a little bit different. I don't see how being co-op only, is actually a punishment, because that would be saying basically that if you're playing co-op battles right now, it's like that, well, you're not really, worthy to be playing the game. That's what that kind of says to people when you call it limited to co-op only. A more fitting punishment would be, again, the ban for a day or 7 days, things like that. But that's how it's going to be. On to the next thing. And we have interface improvements. The improved parameters of the ship will now be colored in green in the module's exterior and commander skills interfaces. Decreased parameters will now be displayed in red. Commander skills will now have the same marker as special upgrades. Basically what they're making is like that, green and blue. So that you see the green, your ship is going to perform better. Red, that aspect of your ship is going to perform worse. I mean, this pretty much, if you look at the interface, it will tell you that, but it's just making it easier so at a glance, you can actually see what it means, which is good. And then you have the new Kings of the Sky and Air Defense Expert Achievement. Clear Sky achievement is going to be removed and replaced with the two new ones. Kings of the Skies requires shooting down 50 enemy planes in a carrier, and Air Defense Expert requires to destroy 40 planes for all other classes. So basically, they're replacing this for a reason, because people got tired of you can never basically get clear skies. Even if you're in a carrier, it's almost impossible to get. And Defense Expert, now they're trying to separate the classes. So, if you're in a carrier, it's much harder to get if you get 50 planes. But that's how I feel about this one right here. I mean, the game is going to a better place. They're trying to make it user interface friendlier, but the problem is their user interface is actually very, very clunky. I mean, we've all done it. We've clicked on something and we had to wait, 15 to 30 seconds for it to move to the next part. I think they would have spent better time if they actually went with, fixing the chat window, meaning that when you chat to somebody so that they never see it or something like that. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do appreciate that they are doing improvements to the game. I just think it could have been better spent doing something a little bit better. Well, this is Warp 103 saying warp out, have fun, and we will catch you on the next one.